bring a lot of color into the picture, especially when they're artists. Let me introduce you to my new friend, Meg Zany. Hey, Meg.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. So you're coming all the way to New York from the West Coast. You're an LA girl.
Yeah, I am. Born and raised Los Angeles.
I love that. Love Los Angeles. Amazing food, amazing culture there. But you weren't always in the art culture. You came from the corporate world, right?
I did. Yeah, I spent 8 years as a corporate recruiter and I loved it while I was there, but then eventually I was just like wanting to get back to my roots of creating.
Okay, so these are your roots. So how did you break out of that and have this new appearance and a new job, a new career?
Well, so it took a while, a couple months of just therapy and sort of digging my way out of this black hole of the corporate world. But I met up with a fellow street artist and was like, I want to take my stencils mobile and plaster the world with my art. So within the first install that I ever did, it was that like all-in moment. Like I want to do this forever and ever. So the next day after installing that piece, I dissolved my company and just fully took the plunge and did it.
That is incredible. Talk about, like you said, self-therapy. I do see you plaster your work all over the world. I see them as murals with words on them. Where was your last piece done?
Massachusetts, actually. I was brought out to do a wall there, so I did. It was actually for an immigration, little town part of Massachusetts. And so I paired an owl with antlers with the words that say, "Here for the imaginable," just to sort of give hope that like you can imagine something, you can do it, and no one can tell you not to imagine it or not to do it.
So your work is to inspire thinking. It's backed by current events. What kind of current events are helping these murals right now that you're making?
I think there's a lot of current events. There's the climate right now is so ripe for us, just to women in general, equality across the board, but just to keep momentum going for evening the playing field, basically.
Yeah, you have a lot of ammo to work with. And are these phrases your own phrases? Do you listen to them to apply it to your paintings?
Absolutely. I live under a rock, basically. So I have a filter that I let in. I let a certain amount of news into my life, and then I just kind of, it has to marinate with me. All the words that I write are written by me, and then it's just kind of like what I can ooze out. And so, from a very young age, like I've always wanted, it sounds ridiculous, but I wanted to be president of the United States because I wanted peace on earth, and I thought that that's how you got it. And so I really just, like, my positive messages are just there for other people to empower them.
I think that's wonderful because it certainly is. I mean, taking a look at your Instagram feed, what is the strawberry shortcake situation going on?
Yeah, I have a ton of fun with that. I think it's really important. I think as you an adult, like you don't get these clear-cut messages of like what you should do. So I decided to pair a childhood favorite with adult messages and merge them together. So I just think you just need simple guidelines.
I love that. Can I make one recommendation?
Yes.
Can you make it scratch and sniff?
Yeah, I'll work on that. I'll see if the spray paint company that I use can add a little scent in there.
I think that would be so cool. Definitely get a different kind of message across. But anyway, Meg Zany, Peter Tuchman introduced us together. Any collaborations you have in the future with him?
Yes, we have a lot of moving parts, a lot of things that we're discussing right now. So it's only a matter of time.
Okay, any hints on that?
No.
Okay, no hints on
suspense.
Ooh, I like that. Maybe she'll paint one of those interesting murals with some hints on it.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my gosh. So we have like the female Banksy right here. It was so nice to meet you. Please, anytime you're in New York, come on the show again. Maybe you could do something on the New York Stock Exchange.
I would love that. Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.